Hey there, my handsome and pretty little Cobras, and welcome back to the Cobra's Nest. For those of you who are new, my name is Mignon Cobra and I make minimalism videos. So today's video is actually a subscriber request from longtime subscriber Winter Rose 91. Does the 91 mean like your birth year? Because that would actually make us the same age. So she's asked, could I do a skincare update with all of the things that I use, which I actually do have. I have everything right here. So I'm going to be showing you guys everything that I use, a lot of them being holy grails that you guys have seen throughout the years of my journey here on YouTube for the past 5 years. So if you're curious what I use to have glass skin, I'm not currently wearing any makeup because I have work later, didn't have time to do makeup. So yeah, if you're curious, let's get right into the video. Let's get it, let's go. Okay, so first I want a disclaimer. The reason that my skin is looking so on point is because it has been some time since I stopped eating gluten. For those of you who follow my journey, I was having severe reactions to gluten. My skin was super inflamed, so I have cut out gluten since, I want to say November-ish. I kind of forgot, but finally enough time has gone by, enough months have gone by, my skin is finally looking really good to the point where I don't have to wear makeup anymore, which is such a relief because sometimes I get kind of lazy. I've been like super busy with work and with YouTube. It's a lot to juggle, so I don't have the time, to be completely honest. So I've been very heavy focused on my skincare, but not in the sense that you would think that I buy a lot of skincare. That's not my vibe. I'm a minimalist. I believe in buying more expensive, higher grade, or drugstore that's more effective than to have a lot of skincare. Like, it's consumable goods, it's going to expire anyway. So I think it's just better to have few that are your classics, that are efficient, whether it be from the drugstore or high end that get the job done, is a better use of your money than to have a massive collection and you're constantly breaking out because your skin is like, what are all these products? So we're going to be going in order from order of sequence in how I do my face. Okay, so the first thing that I do on a clean face, like I just came out of the shower, would be Churi's rice water. So this is the Hatomugi brand. This is like my third bottle. They do take some time to use. It takes me exactly a year to finish these. I have made a review on this a couple years back just to show that I put my money where my mouth is. A longtime subscriber, Subbie, had asked me, because she also lives in Asia. This is actually really popular in Asia. She was like, can you make a review on it? So I was like, of course. So I do have a review on it if you want to know my thoughts on that in more in-depth detail, but I've been using this religiously. In Asian culture, putting on rice water on your face is considered like a beauty secret. So I've been doing this for many years. I bought this a lot while I was in Asia, and I still am actually able to buy it here in Canada. For any subscriber who lives in Canada, you can pick this up at TNT. So that's where I buy mine. I buy mine at TNT. So yeah, it's a little bit more expensive, obviously, because of the import tax. It cost me about $11.99 when it's only like $5 in China, but I mean, it is what it is. So highly recommend Hatomugi. They also have skincare. My face wash is also Hatomugi, so I alternate between the Shiseido and the Hatomugi just because, I don't know, the Japanese, they know what they're doing. Like, they live forever, so if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for me. Okay, once I've done that, the order that I do my skincare in next, so I have these two. So I use these interchangeably because they are technically the same step. So what I use is aloe vera. I've been using aloe on my face for many years. I once heard that aloe has like, not anti-aging properties, but like it has protective properties, healing and soothing properties. And I was like, that sounds like really good. Like, if it's good enough for like cuts and burns, I was like, it'll be really good for like maintaining my skin's elasticity. So I'm really big on using aloe. I like to use high concentration. So this is 92%. This brand is Nature Republic. I really do like Nature Republic. A lot of their stuff is very soothing, very like natural. I mean, it does have chemicals, but I mean, like unless like I'm squeezing my own aloe from the plant, and I don't have time for that, this is good enough. I'm pretty practical. This is very affordable. In Asia, this is like $1, but obviously due to import taxes, I have to pay a markup. So I think this is like about $10 here in Canada. I usually pick these up from the Korean consignment stores where they import Asian products. Although Nature Republic is more popular here in the West, I do think that there are pop-up shops, especially in the larger cities. So if that's something that you want to consider, you don't have to get Nature Republic. The brand that I use if I'm not using Nature Republic is this Taiwanese brand, but but I obviously finished them all. I haven't gone back to Taiwan for the past 2 years. So yeah, literally any aloe will do the trick. Like you can literally pick it up. I think Garnier sells aloe as well too. Any aloe brand will do. It doesn't have to be expensive. Okay, the next thing that I have is also a Korean brand. It's called It's Skin. You can easily pick this up at like either Shoppers or like Winners, Marshalls. This brand has definitely infiltrated the Western market. Super easy to find. I always see it at Marshalls. So this is hyaluronic acid, which I heard is really good for like anti-aging. I do my best to not be ageist on this channel. I think aging can be a beautiful thing. I feel like you can age gracefully. I don't know. I just feel like if you can take care of your skin, why not? That's just what I'm trying to bring to the table. I'm not here advocating for, you know, like anti-wrinkles, this and that. Like I'm vain, so I would never sit here and be a hypocrite and be like, yeah, you know, like I don't want to deal with wrinkles when I'm older. I don't know. I haven't crossed that bridge yet, but when I do, I will let you guys know. But for the time being, I heard this is really good for like skin that has started to age. Like I'm in my 30s. So I was like, okay, let's start taking better care of my skin and wear suitable products. So this may not be good for somebody in their 20s, but I think it's really suitable for somebody in their 30s. So yeah, this one is the Moisture Emulsion. So this is an emulsion. So it's like thinner than a serum. So you layer this underneath a serum. So it's really good. I usually put this on first and then I put this on just to kind of seal it in. It smells really good. And you guys can see that I put my money where my mouth is. Like I'm pretty much almost done. So I will definitely need to pick up another bottle. So yeah. Okay, the next thing that I do before I then would do like my final step in skincare, so this is the Innisfree serum. Serum is a little bit more like thicker, so it is one of the last steps. Creams I only wear at night, so this would be the last step before I put on sunscreen. So yeah, so this is my holy grail. You guys have seen me like replenish this bottle like crazy throughout the years. This is the Innisfree, the green tea serum. It's like super basic. Like this is pretty much almost done. So I recently picked up a new one, which you guys saw in my skincare haul. So again, I put my money where my mouth is. I literally just replenished this. I think that this is really, really good. I started using this in med school and I don't know, I was just really happy with the results. It was very expensive in Chinese dollars when I used to buy it. I don't even know what I was thinking. I just had this idea that I was like, I'm just gonna invest in good skincare. It's really good. I actually really like it a lot. I can see why this is an Innisfree holy grail. It is my holy grail. I love it a lot. I use it all the time. I'm a big believer in antioxidants. I mean, like the green tea, like I drink green tea. So putting it on my face, I feel like is the same function. Okay, so the next thing that I would do after I finished pretty much my skincare, as you see, nothing elaborate, is to put on sunscreen. I've been wearing sunscreen religiously since grade 9. I think I swung by a Shoppers and the lady was like, you want to protect your skin and put on SPF for a prevention like skin damage, and I was like, okay, sure. And I don't know, I stuck with it. I've never been into tanning. Like I feel like I'm just way too pale. Like for me to tan, it would be just so obvious that I tan because I'm so pale. So because of that, I never bothered to tan. I've always been really big on just keeping my pale skin pale, because I was like, ooh. I live in Canada. There's clearly no sun here. For me to be walking around with a fake tan is very obvious that I'm fake tanning. We have like no sun here. So because of that, I've been very big on sunscreen wearing throughout the years. I try my best to get as high as I can, 50 or 60, sometimes 30 if I'm at home. So this is the one that I'm currently using when I'm at home or, you know, working and I haven't gone outside because obviously I work from home. But yeah, this is the SPF 30. This is from Sage. This was a gift from my mom. She loves Sage. It's kind of already almost done, but I like it a lot. It has like a really nice smell. The only thing is, because it's like a more natural product, natural products tend to break more, if that makes any sense. This is actually what I'm currently wearing in terms of sunscreen. Sometimes it breaks in the oilier parts. I'm combination skin, so my T-zone is kind of oily, so it breaks here and here. So I only wear it when I'm at home and definitely not underneath foundation because it just separates and breaks my foundation and it looks so freaking bad. So yeah, I don't wear it with anything other than just by itself. When I do wear sunscreen with like makeup, then I'll use this one, the Sunbum. I had the yellow one as well too, but because that one was a chemical, it would burn my eyes when I put it on, so I just unfortunately had to stop it. I think I'll only be using it on my legs during the summer. This one is 50. This one is the mineral edition, so this one is also vegan and plant-based. Like it a lot. I actually ended up picking up this brand because I saw She's French uses it, and I'm not a guinea pig. I like to only use things that I see other people use. I'm not about here wasting my money to try things that I don't think are good. If somebody else has tried it and has glowing reviews and I trust them, then I will purchase it. But I'm not here trying to experiment with things on myself. Okay, so if this was a nighttime, I obviously would not use sunscreen. Let us talk about the 3 things that I use for the nighttime. So again, I would do my regular base with my stuff. But instead of sunscreen, what I would do next is I would put on jojoba oil, and then I will put on this. So let's talk about the jojoba oil. So this is actually probably the only like truly natural product I have. This is like jojoba oil. It is cut, I think, with some other stuff to make it usable for the face. Will's mom used to have an essential oil store, so she has a lot of jojoba oil and she just refills it. That's why it's in the tinted glass, because it's like actual oil. So I'm a big firm believer of jojoba oil. I heard it also has anti-aging and anti-comedone or like anti-acne, which is really good. Sometimes when my skin would start to break out, the only thing that would keep it like under control was the jojoba oil. So I highly recommend the jojoba oil. When I'm not using it, I do find like my skin gets worse. Like, I don't know what it is. There's some magic in this. So if you can pick up natural jojoba oil, I would highly recommend it. Nothing to sell you here, not branded, literally just jojoba oil. Okay, the next thing is, this is the most expensive thing that I have in my skincare. As you saw, everything else is like super cheap, 10 bucks-ish. But the most expensive thing that I have is this one. So this is the Tatcha in the Dewy Skin Cream in the purple. I think it's the rice. Yeah, the purple rice, the Japanese purple rice. This is actually a Taiwanese brand. I thought this was a Japanese brand. I was like, okay, sign me up. It's actually Taiwanese when I did research on this, because I wasn't about to buy something this expensive. I think this is 110 Canadian without doing any research. So I had been using these. I used 2 of them. I have this one from my birthday, and then I had Will sign up, and then he got that one, and I started using it. So I actually used it for all of like October, November. So I've been using it for 5 months before I decided to try this. Like, I feel like 5 months is a good amount of time to see if a product works for you. I didn't break out. Not only did I not break out, obviously, if I broke out, I wouldn't even continue using it. My skin looked so freaking good. Like, and this is even when I was still eating gluten. So I was like, this is actually really good. Like, I'm not trying to hype it or oversell it. It was really good. And you have to think, like, I'm a minimalist who's a big believer in skincare. Shouldn't have to be expensive. It should really be affordable, which is what I believe, like literally like 10 bucks. But I don't know, I really liked it a lot. And I was like, I have the funds to buy something a bit better. So I ended up buying this one. I bought the gratitude size because I calculated it. The gratitude size gives you a bit more for a similar price. So I was like, okay, let's just get the gratitude size. It's very beautiful. I didn't buy it because of the hype. I bought it because I actually like it. Comes with this very beautiful little gold spoon with the logo on the end. It just goes in up here at the top. I think because it's an expensive product, I wouldn't recommend it to everybody. I saw a lot of reviews. People were saying that it would break them out, it is not suitable. So you really have to check, because, you know, there's the 3 skin types. There's like the dry, the combination, the oily. What is suitable for a dry is obviously not going to be suitable for oily. So I think it is very important to do your due diligence. I did a lot of research. I had tried it out on myself, wore it for many months, and that's how I concluded that this is something that is suitable for me. And I think that that is how money should be spent. It should be, you know, spent on making it suitable for yourself. So it has like a little lid, and then it just opens, and the product's in there, and you scoop it out with a gold spoon. It's really good. I only wear this at night. I don't wear it underneath makeup because it is very thick and it is very creamy, and it doesn't sit well under makeup. But that's why I just use it for sleeping at night, so I can clock in a full 8 hours of wearing it, and like we were good to go. And this is a very large bottle. I have panned enough products to know that this is going to last me a long time. I'm not worried that it's going to expire because I know that I'm going to finish it, and I'm definitely upcycling the little bottle. This one's actually finished. I can show you guys so you know that, like, see, ta-da, finished it. So usually what I do is if I go to the pool and I need to just bring some sunscreen and I don't want to carry the whole bottle, I just put the cream in here, and then I just put on sunscreen, and we're good to go. So yeah. Oh, and the last thing I want to show you guys, then I do think skincare can be a little bit fun, and what I like to do to incorporate a little bit more fun into my skincare routine when, you know, even I get bored, right? Like, I've been using some of these products for like 5 years. What I like to do to spice it up, that's like low commitment, low cost. I don't invest in buying another bottle because I know these take forever to use. What I do is instead is like I try like a flavor by getting the mask version of it. So this is a brand that I really like for. So this is also Asian skincare. Asians are really big on like skincare, I guess, generally. So yeah, so this one is a Japanese brand. This is called Lululemon, and it is really freaking fantastic. It's a Japanese brand. I wore this a lot while I was in Taiwan. Obviously, it's a little bit more expensive here in Taiwan. It's only like $4. It's like $8 here, but I mean, it is what it is. And it comes with, like, it comes in different amounts. I think this one comes in a pack of 10. So yeah, when I want to pamper myself, I just put on a mask, and I feel like that is a lot more cost efficient instead of just going out and trying new products, because it's too much and you can't finish it, and it is pretty overwhelming, and I try not to do that to myself. So yeah. So anyway, that is everything that I use. I hope that this could have been, you know, fun and entertaining, and thank you so much to Winter Rose for the subscriber request. Love it a lot, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.